Hi, everybody. It's Susie, and tonight I've got a little, well, not a real little, Temu haul. And I'm going to try to make it kind of quick because I'm not feeling real good. Day 2 went pretty good of radiation, and I feel better than I did yesterday, but I do feel myself kind of, you know, coming down a little. I'm getting really tired, and so I'm going to try to get this done. I've got it all piled up over here beside me. I went ahead and priced it. I did want to warn you, I'm not going to put the links in the description because, to be perfectly honest, I don't know how to do it. And so I'm going to work on that a little bit still. But if there's something that you really want the link to, just let me know in the comments and I'll get you that link. There's not that many of you, and I think I can do it that way. And if not, I'll do everything I can to try to help you get the link. So anyway, um, I've got some pretty good deals. I didn't write down how many items I had, but I did write down that I had spent a total of, or that it came to $223.15. And I got $12.75 total in price reductions. And if you don't know what a price reduction is, it is like, say I spend $5 for an item on Temu. In the next 30 days after it's delivered, not after you order it, but from the day it's delivered for the 30 days, um, if the price goes down, they give you that difference. They like, so if it goes down to 4.75, you get 25 cents. But if it goes down to $2, you get $3. I mean, so just whatever it is. And sometimes an item will actually have a price reduction more than once. And so that's pretty cool. I have actually gotten enough price reductions before that it's made where I didn't even end up in the long run paying for an item, and which is pretty cool. But anyway, so that's what that is. I can at some point show you how to do that to get your price reductions. If you don't know how, I'm going to do a video on it. It's easy. They kind of change how it sets up every once in a while, and so I can tell you something today, and then like tomorrow it'll look different, or it might look different on your app than it does on my app or something. But we can make it work, at least where you know what you're looking for. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I did price everything, and I've got it kind of in bundles of like what it is. Like, I've got some stuff for my granddaughters, and I've got some stuff for our dogs, and then I've got stuff mostly that's for my office, if I ever studio, whatever it is, if I ever get that set up. So I'm going to try to keep it a little bit organized. But I took it out of the bag, but it is still wrapped in plastic, so you're going to hear some crinkly noises, and I'm sorry, but I didn't know what else to do as far as to get the price on everything, so I wrote it on the bags. And so I don't know, I'm still figuring out how I want to do this. There's different ways. Erin at Hey Everybody, she actually looks it up on her phone as she's doing the haul, and so that might be a way I could do it and get away from some of the crinkly noises. Some people put all the links in the description box, and some don't. So like I said, this is my very first one I've ever done. It might be a disaster, but we're going to give it a try. All right, so this first item, sorry, it's actually for my dad's dog. His name's Charlie, and I've got a couple of things that are actually for Charlie. He just loves me, and so he comes down here and he watches videos with me, YouTube videos. He really likes the ones that have kids on them because he loves kids. But he's got to where he'll watch about anything, so I really need to set him up his own YouTube channel so that he can, like, subscribe to y'all's stuff, because he's watching it. I mean, he's watching it with me, but we should make his own so we can have him watch it on his. Make you some more subscribers. But anyway, in this cute, my dad's a cowboy, y'all. So is my brother. I grew up on a ranch, and we're just Western people. And so anyway, I thought this was cute, and hopefully he'll get some wear out of it before it gets too hot. But I just thought it was cute. And I threw that paper. Hold on just a second. See, I've already messed up. So this little thing was $4.66. Now, if I had bought that at Walmart or Target or something, it would be really expensive. And it's nice and fleece. It's so soft. It's real soft on the inside too. He's going to love that. So anyway, that's for Charlie. I'm just going to kind of throw stuff to the other end of the bed as I go. So then there's these two little items. Hold on, I think they're the same, but these are for my dogs. Two of them. I actually ordered two more, but they said they ran out or something. I don't know what they did, but anyway, so I'm gonna have to reorder the two that I didn't get yet, which happens so far, or sometimes. But anyway, it's just a little bone-shaped dog tag. I can't seem to get it out of that glare. But anyway, it says Savannah and has, oh, I guess I just flashed you my phone number. Aren't you lucky? Oh, well. Don't prank call me, y'all. Anyway, it says, oh, shit, I'm lost. Please call my mom. She's ugly crying. Really ugly crying. So anyway, it's the little tag for that. So that one's for Savannah. I can't believe I flashed my phone number. And then the other one, this one is for Hollis. It's the same thing. It just has the phone number and then it says the same thing on the back. So anyway, I don't have to open those and show you. Okay, now, let me show you these things. One of these is, this one's for Charlie. He's down here every day. He busts through my doggy door about 7:15 every morning and runs straight to my bed or wherever I'm at, which is usually my bed because I like to sleep in a little bit in the mornings or watch videos. And he comes flying in here and jumps up on the bed and watches videos with me. So anyway, this is actually for a cat, but he's just a little dog. He's one of those little King Charles dogs, whatever they are, the little, but anyway, it has this little bell, which I kind of like because then I can tell where they're at. So I've got one somewhere that I bought my cat. I need to put on it. She's took the one I had. I had a little bandana one on her. She's taken it off. So I need to get that back, get another one. This one is the same thing. It's just orange and black. We're big OSU, Oklahoma State Cowboys fans. So this one's for Hollis. He's a little white Maltipoo. He's adorable and quite the little monster. And this one is like pink and black, and it's actually for Savannah. And she's a little dog. She looks a lot like Gertie, Reese's little dog, but way fatter. Little girl weighs, I'm not going to lie, 17 pounds. I mean, she's bigger than Gertie just in size, but not a whole lot. Her little belly looks like it's going to explode, and it has always been like that. And I don't know. We buy them the good food. She doesn't overeat. I don't know what the deal is. She's just a chunk. So I don't know. So then this next item, oh, I didn't tell you how much those were. They were like $3 a piece, like a little under $2.69, I think. Something like that. And you'll find them all different sellers and everything on Temu. I found them as cheap as $1.05 or 10 or something, and as high as like $5 a piece. So just because I tell you a price doesn't mean that's what it's going to be when you go look at it. And you might be able to find it cheaper than me. So, and then you might get price reductions. This is just a little garden flag, and it's printed on both sides, and I got it for Easter. It's got a little Highland cow on it. It says, "Welcome. We raise Highlands," and those and the belted Galloways, the little cows that look like Oreos, but we raise the minis. Now, not the micro minis that you see on Facebook that look like little teddy bears. Not those. Those are actually, so much of the time, they are inbred and everything else, and they live such a short time. I have the actual just plain minis, which are about half, maybe a little smaller than half the size of like what your normal cow would be. Now, for comparison. So it's kind of hard. They're not tiny. I mean, they're adorable, and they're just a little more docile, and both of those breeds are very friendly, and so I don't have to worry about them roughing me up or anything because I just don't have the energy to fight them. But anyway, this little flag was $1.67. So it's printed on both sides. I mean, and it's a nice material. I've got several of them. They don't fade in the sun bad or anything. I bought a bunch of them for Christmas. And I think I talked about that in one of my videos where I almost bought like 140 flags or something one night. And I thought better of it and didn't quite spend that much on flags. But anyway, so there's that. I'm trying to get all the little items out of the way. These are cute. These are $1.49 each, and I got two different pairs of them, a red pair and a pink pair. So they are just like little ribbon, let's go, about to tie it in a knot, shoelaces. I got them for those shoes that I was telling y'all about that are the glitter shoes. I have a red pair and a pink pair, so I bought a pair of red ribbon laces to put in them. They just have like plain white laces in them or something. So I wanted to dress them up, and I like fancy shoes. I like to have my shoes be kind of silly looking. This is a pink pair, same thing. I don't need to open it right now. It's the same thing, just pink. These are funny, and this is a pair of sunglasses, and I paid $3.99 for them. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, I just got them because they're funny. I wanted to see what they look like, and then I'll pass them on to probably Jovi, my little almost 12-year-old granddaughter. She'll like them, and I'll probably end up giving them to her. They come in a little plastic bag thing, and it does have a little cleaning wipe with it. But anyway, sunglasses, and it says no. So like, no, kind of cute. I kind of like the way that the room looks. I don't know how the sun would look, but anyway, it's an N and an O. I thought they were kind of cute, and I thought, well, she'll really like them, but I wanted to show them first. So this will be one of those things that I pass on to my granddaughter. If I don't put my glasses on, I won't be able to see what I'm doing. So I did get a couple of packages of stickers. If you all do scrapbooking or any kind of journaling or any of that, like a planner, any kind of a paper craft kind of thing, Temu is the best place in the world to get their stickers. There's, I think, 50 in this package, and it was $1.52. And it's like old school cassette tapes and remote controls and telephones and everything. They're cute. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I wanted to take them out and just show you a few. Like, got a cassette tape. Remember these? Oh my goodness. That old Nokia cell phone. I think everybody had that cell phone. Oh my goodness. But like, I think there's at least 50, and there might be 100 of them, but for a little over $1, you can't hardly beat that. Oh goodness, look at this. It's a gaming console thing. Look at this. It's like a Game Boy. Oh my goodness, I really like this one. I like old school stuff. I'm gonna put some of these in my planner and in my journal. It's an old school telephone. My grandkids were asking me about that kind of telephone not very long ago. Oh my goodness. Tommy liked this one. It's a watch. Tommy over at the Lifeboat. My favorite guy on YouTube. Isn't he a sweetheart? I just love him. He's so sweet and kind. And then this is another package. I think it's either a 50 or 100. It doesn't. If it says it's so little that my old eyes can't see it. But anyway, I spent $2.20. And they are Alice in Wonderland ones. Tommy'd probably like these too. There's a cat. And look. Sorry, wasn't looking at where it was at. Isn't that cute? I mean, these are nice little stickers. They're really nice. Oh. And here's this one. I got to show it, and that'll be the last one I'll show. And usually there's not duplicates. And if so, there's only like maybe, 2 of each or something. But for the most part, there's very rarely any duplicates. And I just love it because, I mean, sometimes I wish there was duplicates because it'll be like I'll see one and I'll think, wish I had 10 of that sticker, but I don't want to buy 10 packages, but sometimes I do buy multiples if I'd like to have more than one of something. Okay, now I'm going to get into the jewelry. And I bought these little earrings because I'm getting ready to, at Christmas, I bought everybody, I don't know if y'all have heard of it or not, but it's called Gona Jewelry. And I'm really wanting to do a haul for them once I get a few more subscribers. I'm up to 69 as of right now. So we're doing good. I jumped from like 56 to 69 today. So I was pretty excited about that. But anyway, I want some earrings that Gona Jewelry has, but I'm not ready to order them just yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what comes in the spring. See some of their new, they have, I can't think of what they're even called now, but anyway, this little pair of earrings, they have these little things that stick on them, charms. And anyway, I got these just to kind of get me through until Gona puts out their spring collection of stuff. I want to see what they've got, and then I'll probably order me a pair of earrings. But it's absolutely beautiful. If y'all haven't seen it yet, go over to Hey Everybody and look on her deal. I think she has she almost always has a code where you can get a percentage off on a purchase at Gona's, and go there because she's amazing. I can't brag enough on Erin over at Hey Everybody. I mean, her and Cricket and Reese, those are my, ones that I love the most. I forgot to tell. I don't know if I told you how much those are. I'm going to do it right off the bat with these. These are $1.34, and I like silly earrings. I mean, sometimes I like my pretty earrings, and I've got my diamonds and pearls, and I've got the real ones. I've got the fake ones. I've got all that. But sometimes I just like a pair of silly ones, especially with summer coming up. I don't know. I just like to wear silly earrings. So I got these again, $1.34, and they are whale sharks. Can you see this? Hold on. Can you see that? Isn't it funny? They've got that real squared off face like a whale shark has and everything. They're just adorable, but they're not real big. I like them. They're real lightweight, but I thought they'd be real cute. I've got some Toms that's got whales on them, and I don't know. I just sometimes like crazy looking earrings, I guess. And they come with, even though these are like the little hook back ones, they're not the post or whatever. They have these, but they come with those little plastic things that you can, or rubber things that you can put on them to hold them on if you need to. How did I get those out of there? Oh, there we go. So anyway, I've got this really adorable black and white striped skirt, and then a red Queen of Hearts t-shirt that I like. And I found these earrings, and I don't know if they're quite red enough, so I'm thinking I'm probably gonna, I've got tons of paint because that's what I do, as I'm a painter. And I think I'm gonna paint this red part on these. Oops. A little more red, because that t-shirt's like a bright red. But other than that, I thought that they were really cute. They kind of look orange on my computer, but they're red. But I just think I'd like them to be just that little bit brighter red. So I'm thinking about painting them, and then I'll just seal them with a spray sealer, and they'll be good to go. So, and these were $1.27. I mean, I've got Temu earrings, all these earrings, and I've worn them a lot. And if you pay just a couple dollars for them or something, I mean, you can't hardly beat that. If they mess up, they mess up. If you lose one, you lose one. It's not a big deal. Now, these are another. I'm telling you, every once in a while, if you just like something a little strange. These were 98 cents. And I just thought they were funny. If you know me, I love pickles. I love anything pickled. Pickled okra, pickled asparagus, pickled anything. I just love pickled stuff, and just about all kinds. I'm not that crazy about sweet pickles, but just about any kind of pickles. Well, so anyway, I found these earrings. Less than $1, y'all, and they're pickles. Are those not hilarious? I mean, tacky. Yeah, they're tacky. But hey, I'm gonna be one of those crazy Southern women that's tacky and just wears what I want and don't give a damn what anybody thinks. That's what I'm gonna be. So these I got. I don't know if you remember, but those of you that shop at Lady Co, where Reese works, they had this beautiful blouse. It was like an emerald green color, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I bought it, and I thought, boy, it needs some kind of a statement earring. And so I found these earrings for $2.24. Aren't those pretty? Again, they're a little on the tacky side, but I like them. And I figured, my hair's growing in. Ugh, it's looking bad. I'm going to have to color it. But anyway, it's growing in, or I can wear one of my mini wigs. So I just thought it was kind of pretty. Doesn't match this shirt. This shirt's just, I've been hot because I keep running a fever. Whenever I have radiation, I keep running a little bit of a temperature. And so I started out in just a long sleeve shirt, and then I was freezing when I first got home. So I had on a hoodie. And then once I'm not cold anymore, then I'm hot. So the rest of the evening, I wear as little as I can. Anyway, did I tell you how much those were? $2.24. Yeah. Okay, now these guys, they're tacky. Wait, I'm going to save those till last. I'm going to show you the other tacky pair first. And I didn't write or maybe I did on this part. These were $3.98. I think that was my most expensive earrings. But guys, and I know they're tacky. You're not telling me anything I don't know. So anybody in the comments, that's like, why is she buying those tacky earrings? You know why? Because they're fun, and it makes my granddaughter laugh, Veta. I mean, and Emma and Hazel, it makes them laugh. But they're these little chickens, and then they have little eggs that hang down. I mean, come on. Tell me that's not, like, cute tacky. Tacky but cute. Whoops, my ring's turned around. Yeah, isn't that funny? I like them. But the best one's yet to come. Although these were close. The best ones, I spent $1.98 on these. They're a little heavy. They're a little heavier than what I thought they were going to be. But, for short times, or I might just take the earring part off of them and sit them somewhere for a little decoration. Because they are squirrels. Y'all, I found squirrel earrings. I'm telling you. Squirrel earrings. If I go find me an org to irritate, get that turned around right where it's not like stuck. But anyway, wouldn't that be funny to go protest and wear my squirrel earrings? Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. $1.98. It's fun, and I didn't even pay that for them because I know I remember getting the price reduction, but I can't remember how much it was. I just kind of wrote the whole amount. I didn't do the individual amounts. So anyway, that's all the little stuff. Let's see what I've got left. Okay, this, I don't remember what it was, but it was $4.49. Oh, I know what it was. It's silly. It's like silly stuff, I guess. You know how you have like disco balls? Well, this is like, it looks like a disco ball, but it's a number 7. And that's my favorite number. It's my lucky number. So I was born on June the 7th of 66. So I was born of 6/7/66. And I always told Mom that I was probably really born on the 6th, but that would have been 6/6 of 66. And so to have mercy on me, she's lied my whole life and said I was born on the 7th. But the 7th has always been a lucky number for me. I it was funny. I skipped the 7th grade. Just a couple of things. It was lucky. I skipped the 7th grade. I went into the 7th grade and was there for a month, and they moved me to the 8th grade. And I came in 7th in my class in the 8th grade, and I came in 7th in my class my senior year, which, I could have done better, but I'll take 7th. It wasn't like I was really trying. I was one of those students that was just like, whatever, I don't like school. I I have grown to like studying, but I didn't like it before. And so I was there to socialize. Now, I think I'll go ahead and show you the clothes and stuff that I got. I like goofy hats, like trucker caps and stuff. I like those, and I don't know. I just how do these open? I have to let me grab my scissors. I'll have to shape this a little bit. They come kind of flattened out in the bag because they come in a big old plastic bag, and you just kind of gotta, fluff them back out and make them look right. But anyway, it'll look good when I get it all done. But anyway, it has a shark on it. I don't have Shark Week anymore because whenever I had chemo the first time, it did away with that immediately. So I've been 12 years without Shark Week and love it. The best part, well, other than the killed cancer, but other than it saved my life and all, the best part about chemo was that it got rid of Shark Week. So anyway, I like to wear silly hats, and I like to wear them out in the pool and everything in the summer to keep the sun off of my face a little bit. So there's that one. And then I like this one too. I think I just bought two. I think I've got one in the next order that I'm going to do a haul. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much it was, but I can tell you from this one. It was $4.49. So is this one. They come with that little plastic thing in them. Oh, sorry. It's supposed to help them hold their shape, but you still have to kind of reshape them. But look, it has like the little Mickey hands. It's doing the heart. Isn't that cute? $4.49. You can't buy a hat for $4.50 anywhere. And once I get it reshaped a little bit, they're great. I mean, I've got caps that I've paid $25 for, and they're not any better than that one. So, I love it. Okay, now I got one little outfit for my granddaughter, Hazel. She's 3. And Temu has great deals on their kids' clothes, and they've got, I think, just great inventory on them. They've got real great stuff. But anyway, this little shirt, Being Kind is Cool. Isn't that cute? It does have long sleeves, which will get her through the rest of this winter before in early spring. And then this is the pants. They're flowered, but I want you to look at this. That's the bottom of them. Is that not cute? Oh my goodness. I could never get away with that, but I think they're adorable. She'll look great in them. She's 3. She'll look great. But like I said, that is $7.94. That's a crazy good price. I couldn't buy that, somewhere else for that price. And I'm sure, I didn't even look, but I'm sure that it's polyester. A bunch of their stuff is a polyester blend, but I'm telling you, that feels just like cotton. It's soft, and it feels nice and cool and comfortable. There's not anything wrong with it. It's a decent polyester. And then there's 2 different ones. This one was $8.31, and it's actually for Veta, the little 6-year-old who is just going crazy wanting to be on a video with me. We had a little visit with her today and was kind of setting the parameters of what she can and can't talk about on my lives, because I have enough to do lives now, and I'll be doing those starting real soon. You got to make sure with a 6-year-old, because she can throw you for a loop. But anyway, she's a little country girl. She goes with her Papa Mark, my husband, and feeds the chickens and feeds the cows and the pony. And she has to give each one of the cows individually, which takes a while, hay. And she doesn't understand why she can't milk one. And I said, well, because we don't have a milk cow. We have, you know, but anyway, this one is for her. Look at that. Cowgirl. Again, it's long sleeves, really soft. I'm going to see what this one says. Usually where is the tag? It's not going to have a tag in it. Usually the tag's on the side. It doesn't say on here. Oh, yeah, it does. 95% polyester, 5% spandex. So it's got a little bit of stretch to it. But here are the pants for this one. Look at that. And like the other pair, they've got those little bell bottom. She loves these. I mean, she loves them. I've bought her several pair of them. And these, I mean, she can wear them with just a little white t-shirt or something whenever it, gets warmer and extend it out, use the pants longer. So there's that one. And then I got her this one that is $7.73. And actually getting close to done. She loves this color. It's her sister's favorite color, but she likes it too. So anyway, not today, Heifer. And let me tell you, that's her attitude. She's got that kind of attitude, and she thinks it's funny because, it's cows like our cows. And I think she thinks they're hers, but when she goes and feeds them, and they've got that same kind of little pants with the little bell bottom to them. Just as cute as can be. Again, the 95% spandex, 5%, or 95% polyester, 5% spandex. But they feel just like cotton to me. It feels, the shirt I've got on is cotton, and it feels just like that. So I'm not going to complain. She doesn't complain. It doesn't wrinkle. I like that. I mean, stuff like that is great for packing if you're going to go on a trip or something. I got these. You get 3 pair, and they're yoga socks, and it was $5.59. If you've ever bought yoga socks, you know those things are expensive. And I like to wear them. I'm just going to open one pair. There's a tan pair and a green pair, a blue pair, and a tan pair. It's kind of a purple, but it's actually looks purple on there, but it's really more tan. Anyway, I'll open one and show you. But I love these socks. I buy Temu socks all the time. They have got really good ones. Now, they're not real thick. None of them that I have found have been, overly thick. But these even say yoga on the bottom and have the little grippers so that you don't trip, and have the little, braided looking deal on it. But anyway, this is a pair. They've got it on one of those little cardboard deals, just like what you buy for a whole lot more than that on Amazon or something. In fact, you can buy these exact same ones on Amazon. I've seen them, and they are more expensive. I should have done that. I should have went, if I'd have thought of it. Maybe I'll do that in a future haul. Go on there and like find it on Amazon or something, like, because some of the stuff I can find the exact same thing. So there's that. Okay, now some of these are going to be kind of hard to show because I know there's at least one dress in here, and it's going to be a little bit hard to show. But I got myself this t-shirt, and y'all, I know this is a terrible angle, and I've got like a little bit of a belly, but I'm not as big as it looks, I don't think. I don't know. I'm big enough, but sometimes I think I look bigger on camera. But I cannot make myself not buy my tops, especially, too big. I'm still used to, I mean, it's been several years now, but I'm still used to having a large bust and having to accommodate that. And my skin, with as much chemo and radiation and everything as I've had, if anything is like snug up against me, it hurts my skin. And I don't know, I wonder sometimes if I have that fibroid myalgia, or however you say that. I might have that, because I mean, my skin hurts. and there'll be no reason for it. But anyway, my skin hurts, and so I end up buying bigger. Well, I know because I've got a couple that are about 18-20 in plus size tops, fit perfect, look great. But I go try to buy like a 20-22 just because I want it to be big. But look at this picture. Now, like I said, we have cows and horses and everything. And can you believe that? Is that not hilarious? And, I said that I do paintings and stuff. This is the kind of stuff, this looks like something I would have painted. So if you wonder what kind of stuff I paint, it's that. I didn't paint that one, but that's the kind of stuff I paint. Cows, horses, goats, dogs, people. It don't matter what it is. It's that kind of style. And so, I thought it was cute and it was cheap. It was $9.48. Can't beat it. It's adorable. And guess what? If I get a stain on it, because I am notorious for everything I eat goes down the front. If I'm eating chips and salsa, it goes down the front. No matter what it is, down it goes. And my husband laughed at me because the last time we went to Mexico Joe's, it's like one of my favorite Mexican restaurants. The last time we went there, I wore a white shirt, and he's like, "I'm gonna watch this. We're gonna see how this works out." And do you know, I did not drip anything on it that whole time, but I did not enjoy my meal. I sat there just scared to death I was going to drop something on it the whole time, and so I couldn't relax and enjoy my meal because between the cheese enchiladas and the guacamole and the queso and the salsa and everything, I just knew that my shirt was going to look like it was tie-dyed or something by the time I left. But anyway, this is a little dress, and it was, where did I write that? There we go. $10.98. Again, it's that 95% spandex or polyester, 10% spandex. But it is so cute. It's just like a little, what do they call that? Where it's kind of gathered at the waist. It's got the skirt. It's just like a knee length, right about your knee. Anyway, but $10. I mean, that's going to be a cute little dress to wear this summer. Put on a pair of sneakers or flip flops or something, sandals, whatever. Put on a little pair of shoes and away you go. Okay, I'm almost done with the clothes. Got two more things of clothes, and then we get into some odds and ends. This one was, I believe it's a shirt, a blouse. It's $9.39. Is it a shirt? I don't feel right. Oh, yeah. It needs ironed. It's been folded up in a bag, but look at this. And it's got a real cute ruffle to it, and it's got the little ruffle on the sleeve. I mean, I know it needs to be ironed, but isn't that adorable? It's kind of got just a straight back. It's just real simple, but the ruffle goes down the front. I really like that. Can you see it? It's probably long enough to wear with like a pair of leggings or something, but it'd look cute with jeans or a pair of dress slacks. I mean, you could wear it with so many things, a skirt. I mean, there's just no end of possibilities of wearing that. So there's that. And then I got a pair of pajamas. Now, I've been telling myself, I've been making myself get dressed because for a long time, I mean, like literally a year and a half, I've worn pajamas, leggings, sweatpants. I have sweatpants on right now because I'm just like not feeling it. But other than the fact that, I'm going through radiation right now and not feeling great, I've been trying to get dressed every day. And even if I am wearing like, comfier clothes, I've been trying to, which I always make sure they match. Megan laughs because I even make sure my underwear match my clothes. And today was off, and I told Megan when we got in the car to leave that it was probably going to be a crap day because I had planned to wear one outfit. I put it on and I didn't like it, which goes back to the have choices. So I had changed clothes. Well, the first outfit matched my blue underwear, and the second outfit was black, and it didn't match my blue underwear, which I mean, blue and black matched fine. So, I mean, it was fine, but I knew the day was going to be off. I mean, because I'm just picky. My socks, if I have socks on, they have to match shoes, everything. Well, so I get dressed. Well, then I could not find, I still haven't found them. I don't know what I've done with them. I've got a pair of shoes that's that mustard yellow little pair of sneakers, and they're mustard yellow, kind of look like um, Converse tennis shoes, but they're not. But I can't remember what brand they are. They're a brand, but I can't remember what they are. But anyway, I've never found them. And the shirt that I wore had that color on the top of it. And I told her, I said, between the underwear and the fact that I did not find the shoes that I planned to wear with this outfit, it's going to be a crap day. I can tell you right now, which I wore black shoes and black pants, and then this blouse that I had on, black and white stripe, and then has this, mustard yellow at the top. Well, I get out in the sun and I don't have time to change my outfit at this point. The stripe on the shirt was navy blue, not black. So I'm telling you, the day went downhill from there. We everything. I mean, it was not a bad day, but the traffic was horrible. Okay. The sun was in our eyes the whole way to Tulsa. The traffic was horrible. Um, I got everything went fine with radiation and everything, other than they did have to tell me to suck in a deeper breath one time. But I got that done. That all went fine. Not great, but fine. And then on the way home, I said, "Won't we stop at the donuts at the donut shop? I'd like a sausage roll." Well, we pull up to the donut shop, and they only had two of the sausage rolls that we wanted, which is fine, plenty. But they were the jalapeno ones, which I don't usually like jalapeno stuff. I don't do well with anything spicy. But I wanted a sausage roll. So we got a sausage roll and I ate it, and it wasn't hot and it was great. But anyway, again, the traffic was kind of goofy on the way home. Everything was goofy, and it was all comes down to the fact that my underwear did not match my outfit. So that just all goes back to the fact that I always match, but I've been trying to take a little more time. And even if I'm wearing something that's, lounge wear or whatever, I try to, you know, not be sloppy about it. But I did find this cute little outfit, those pajama outfits, and it's shorts. And I bought two things that's leopard print, and I am not a leopard print girl. You wouldn't know that because I have two pairs of leopard print sneakers. But oh, I forgot how much is this one. This is, I know I wrote it down, so I see it. $8.49 for this little pajamas outfit. But anyway, here's the little top. It's kind of a cropped one, but I'm so short-waisted, it's going to cover me because I'm so short-waisted that I have to get low-waisted jeans for the waistband to be below my belly button. Otherwise, it's like cutting me in half. I used to have my belly button pierced, and I had to buy low-waisted jeans to keep from snagging the button or whatever on my belly button ring and ripping it out. But anyway, here's the little shorts. Oh, that's cute. I just thought they looked like they'd be comfortable in something. If I stay hot all the time with radiation, that'll be one outfit that I can wear that actually matches, and it's shorts. All right, so there's all that. Now, the next little bit of stuff is mostly stuff that I got for my studio, and it's all silly. I don't care. I got this little thing, and it is $3.35, and I actually had bought one before, and I gave it to a friend that does YouTube videos. So I went ahead, now that I do them, and bought my own little director's thing. Isn't that cute? I should buy these up and give them as gifts at Christmas time to all my YouTube friends. So there's that. And then this little thing was $6.59. And it's a little wooden, I'm going to sit it on it's a picture kind of thing. I'm going to sit it on my vanity or something in my bedroom. Anyway, it says, "I don't have ducks or a row. I have squirrels, and they're everywhere." I'm hung up on anything that talks about squirrels right now, y'all, with all this Scientology business and Squirrel Squad and everything. But we've said this for a long time. I mean, but it just fits so much better right now. It just kind of makes me laugh even more than before. And then this was $5.30. I can't figure out where it opens at. There it is. And this I thought was going to be pretty cool. You can put it on the side of your either your laptop or your iPad or whatever. I haven't figured out how it does it yet, if it's sticky or how you do it. But anyway, there are these little things and they stick on like the sides of your iPad or your laptop. And then you can like stick things to it, like sticky notes and stuff like that, so that it doesn't cover up your screen, you know. And so anyway, I thought those would be cool. $5 and something. Forgot what it said now, but anyway, $5.59 or something like that, I think. And then these, I probably should have opened these. They've got that plastic stuff on them. Hold on. Use these scissors. Just enough to cut that plastic where I can hopefully do it. But anyway, these were $8.48. See, I wrote the prices on everything. And they are wireless. It's a wireless microphone that I can put on my gimbal or wear on my shirt or whatever, however I want to do it. If I'm going to video out in the wild, you know, somewhere. Like if we go protest or if I just do something anyway. It comes with your little charging cord. They come in a little container. It's pretty nice. I mean, I figured I'd start out cheap and as my, well, I can't figure out how you open it. Oh, there it is. See, they're right in there. But, yeah, there's 3 of them. Oh, there's the little deal. There's 2 of them in the little deal that you plug into your phone. And they had different ones. These have the C, the thing that fits the C for my iPhone that I've got, but it also had, you know, they had ones to fit all the other phones too. But anyway, I figured I'd start out with these, and you know, if I use them for a little bit and they work out great, then great. And if they don't work, then I'm only out $8.48. But so far, I've not had any trouble. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm recording. I hope I am. It says I am. So anyway, I don't know what happened, but crisis diverted. I hope. This I spent $4.89 on, and it's silly. It's tiny. It's smaller. Every once in a while you get something from Temu, and it's like, I thought it'd be bigger than that, and I thought this would be bigger than that. But it's glass, and it's a coffee cup. It says coffee here on the front, but it has like this. I don't know if you can tell. Like it has like a little bubble lining in the middle, so the coffee actually goes in here. So this part's full, you know, you fill it up with coffee, and then this part here is empty, and it's just really cute. So, but it's, you know, just a little, I thought maybe I'd have like an espresso or something in it. Even it'd be like a double shot espresso or a really small coffee. Either way, if I do the espresso, I better not drink it till the end of the video or the live, or I'll be having to pause to go to the restroom. So, and then I got this coffee mug, and it was $5.59, which coffee mugs are expensive, y'all. And I thought this was so funny. I have a hoodie that says this too. And when I first did it, my husband didn't like it. He didn't like that I bought it. But he's gotten over it. He even ended up all for me getting my medical marijuana license. But anyway, it says pothead, but it's a coffee pot. Isn't that cute? I know y'all have seen stuff like that before, but anyway, it's on both sides. You know, it's the like 11 ounces or whatever. It's not the big mug, but it's enough. You know, it'll be fine. So there's that. Like I said, $5.59. We're almost done. Okay, I got this little sign. I'm going to give it to my dad. It says, "Beware of Charlie." I just thought it was cute. It was $4.18. Let's see, there's a glare on it, but I think you can read it. It says Beware Charlie. They had a bunch of different names. They didn't have everything, but they did have a lot. But that was the only one that matched any of the dogs that we've got. I've got 3 items left. Now, this one, these 2 items were my most expensive items, 2 of the 3. This one was $23.79. And it's to go in my studio. And again, I'm going to blame Erin at Hey Everybody for these because she buys this stuff. And I always thought, well, what in the world would I do with something like that? Well, now here I am. I've already bought 2. I'm still going to blame her for it. So if y'all go over and look at Erin's, you tell her Susie bought signs too, and it's her fault. So this one says, but first coffee. Isn't that funny? Do you know that that's why I named my channel that? I was going to name it For What It's Worth, because the article that the article that I wrote the editorial that I wrote every week in the newspaper that we owned was called For What It's Worth. And so it was just comfortable. I was used to it and everything. And then I thought, you know what? I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go back to, I don't want it to feel like that. I want it to go something new. And so I was looking on Temu at all of their, they're not really neon, but they light up and it looks like a neon sign. They're real pretty. They're real bright when you light them up. And anyway, I was looking at the ones that had sayings on it. And as soon as I saw the But First Coffee, I thought that's perfect for me. That's because I always, I'm always saying that I'm not worth anything after I've had my coffee. So anyway, there's that one. I'll put it back in the box whenever I clean all this stuff up. But anyway, that one was 23 something. And then I got this one. It was $31.39. But I just love this. And I told Cricket that I had bought a lamp that said this, but I was wrong. And when I said it, I thought, was it a lamp or was it a sign? And it's a sign. And it's heavy. It's hard to get out of this box. But anyway, it's got a little pull chain. I was like, what in the world is that? It's got a little pull chain so you can turn it on and off. Sorry about all the noise, y'all. Anyway, this says live on air. And again, it's got the cord and lights up and everything. It's my daughter texting me. So isn't that going to be cute? I'm going to try to figure out where to put this one and that one in my studio. I'm hoping that it can be seen from where I'm doing it at. But if not, I've got a perfect place in my living room. It's right outside my door to the bedroom/studio. And I might put that there and then I could light it up whenever I'm on the air. And if my husband comes home from work or from outside or something, he'd be able to tell that I'm doing my videos. Don't come in there and be talking to me unless you want whatever you say to be online. Now, I'm not going to open this just because I want to be really careful with it. But I got it for free. And I got it on one of the games. I don't remember if it was the one where you feed the fish or where you water your crops, but I got it on one of them. Whatever the other, because I won both of them, and whatever the other one was, it's still coming. But anyway, I got a microphone stand and one of those circle lights. So I got this microphone stand and then this circle light. And it didn't cost me anything but the time it took to play that game, which was a while. It took a while to do that. But it was free. And remember, I like a bargain. So anyway, like I said, oops, dropped my scissors. For all that, I spent a total, it was $223.15. I got $12.75 back. They put it on like a credit for your next purchase. So I got $12.75 credit. I've got like $36 worth of credit waiting on me right now to spend because I just keep doing this every day. Every day I go check my to see if I have any price adjustments, and I almost always do. I might have one or two. Sometimes they're a penny, but sometimes there's several dollars. Like if it's something that's kind of expensive, I'm going to be really interested to, I've already gotten one price reduction on those signs. And so, but it wasn't very much, but I still got quite a few days left, and I bet I get another one. So anyway, and the arm and the light were free, and I couldn't find them to know what they would have cost if I'd had to pay for them. But the the cell phone holder and the ring light, but I mean it's free, right? And I think it works pretty good. I've got another one, but if nothing else, I'll give it to Veta. She says she's going to start a YouTube channel. She'll probably get more subscribers than me because she's cuter and funnier, and she's got a lot of friends that she plays Roblox or something like that with. So she'll probably do great. But anyway, that's the Temu haul. I did have a little bit of an update that I wanted to mention. Are y'all covering or following the stuff with DOA, the one of the Squirrel Squad there in LA that got arrested last Friday, and he got out yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, and he was in jail for 5 days, and the district attorney threw out the charges. It wasn't even that the judge did anything. It was just that they just threw them out. Well, come to find out, I was watching Aaron today, and he had my lawyer friend Zach on there, or your lawyer friend Zach, whatever his channel's name is. But anyway, he was on there, and he was saying that what had happened was, since it was an arrest that did not have a warrant, before the arrest, since it didn't have a warrant, they had only had 48 hours to get him before a judge before they had to release him. Well, they held him 5 days. And even if you account for the holiday, that was still more than 48 hours. And so they have, you know, stripped him of his civil rights or whatever. And so he's got a lawsuit if he wants it. He's just going to have to figure out what he's doing, figure out how to get a lawyer and everything, and take some time. But anyway, I hope he does. I tell you what, I hope that anybody that is wronged by the LAPD, and especially the Hollywood division, I wish they would all sue them. I wish everyone that has got a legitimate lawsuit ought to file. I don't want to see a bunch of frivolous lawsuits, but if you've got a real one, they need to file them and just bombard them with that stuff, because all that's public record and people can see that, and it might just put a stop to it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody somewhere would put a stop to it. And the other night, William Good Streets, he was talking, and he was kind of joking, but I hope he's serious. He was talking about maybe running for city council, and I hope he does. He was talking about that the city council actually has more power than the mayor does, and so that's why he was saying city council instead of the mayor. But I wish he would. We need good people like him in there. We need more like him and a bunch more. However many they have, that's what we need. We need that many William Goods. But anyway, I was just going to catch y'all up on it if you hadn't caught up on it yet. Natalie does such a good thing in the mornings, and so she'll probably have it, and she'll have more details than I do. And I don't know how to put the pictures and all that on the screen, and I'm going to learn. I'm going to get better. But anyway, they did he DOA went and got his van last night, but then he was going today, still trying to get his clothes and still trying to get his cell phone. And he noticed last night that he had stuff missing out of his van that they had searched his van and taken stuff. And so he went up there today, and he got a copy of the search warrant to see what they had taken. And I've got a list of what that it said that they took. Well, they took his phone that he had on him. So that wasn't the one that was in the van. But I believe he had 2 extra phones in the old phones that he could use in a pinch if something happened. It might have just been one, it might have been a total of 2 phones. But the way he was talking, I think he had 2 old phones in the van, just emergency phones. Anyway, they took his laptop computer, they took his charger, they took his mouse, they took his telephone case, they took 2 business cards, they took his papers, one set of papers. He said he had thousands of papers in the van. I mean, he lives in his van. He does the van life thing. And he said he had thousands of papers, but what they took was his close letter, where he has an unsupervised, I'm reading it, make sure I get it right, unsupervised probation in West Virginia. I don't know what it was for, but he took a plea deal and got like 18 months or something like that. Unsupervised um, probation, as long as he doesn't get in trouble. Which then he was so upset because he got arrested. So he's like, "Is that gonna make me, have broke my probation, and then they're gonna put me back in jail?" So whenever you see him on the video and he's saying, "I'm going back to jail, they're gonna put me back in a cage," he's talking about because he's afraid that he's broke his probation and that they're going to haul him back to West Virginia and put him in jail. But then he's kind of straightened up a little bit and thought about it. And he thought, you know what? I didn't get charged with it. So I'm not in trouble. But Streets is scared, and I think he is too, that they're now, because they've turned this over to their city attorney now, and to see if he wants to file misdemeanor charges on him. So they're not giving up, y'all. They are determined that they're going to hang something on this guy. And they got him for conspiracy to use pepper spray, which they called it tear gas, but it's pepper spray. But apparently, if you use it as self-defense, it's pepper spray. But if you use it and it's not self-defense, then it's worse. And so it's tear gas. So he was in defense of Cam. I mean, the guy had Cam shoved up against a car, and DOA grabbed him, took him to the ground, and good for him. This is crap. I mean, I saw a letter. I don't know if it was a letter to the editor or what, but anyway, it was something where somebody wrote and said that she had been in that restaurant and that the owner and that the staff was inciting people to go out there and cause trouble with the protesters and to get them to hit them or to provoke them in some way so that they could, hit them. And so, this is crap, y'all. This is crap. This is Scientology at its finest. This woman is a huge supporter, the biggest supporter, bigger supporter than his wife turned out to be, of Danny Masterson. And she owns this restaurant, and I wouldn't spit on her if she's on fire. I'm sorry. If that makes me an awful person, then I'm an awful person. Because anybody that supports a violent rapist, I mean, I understand his mama supporting him. I mean, his brother was supporting him, but now it looks like his brother's having some sort of a relationship with his wife or ex-wife now. So his brother's not supporting him very much. But anyway, I can understand his mom. I mean, my kids, if they did something, I might absolutely hate what they did, and I might not support them, and I'd probably turn them into the police for their own good. But I'd still love them, and I would still go visit them and everything, no matter what they did. So I understand the mama. And now I don't know about a Scientology mama. She might dump him because, if they declare him or if they have or whatever they do, I mean, she might have to completely back away from him. But there ain't nothing can make me do that for my kids. But anyway, the one thing that I haven't listed yet that they took with the search warrant was a pair of socks. What in the hell did they need a pair of this boy's socks for? I mean, I understand, I guess, like the phones, they want to see if they can find something on the phones to incriminate him, the computer. But I mean, the charger, I guess they can charge his phones, but why did they need his mouse? I mean, you can just use the mouse that's attached to the laptop. And why did they need a phone case? Why did they need business cards? I mean, it's not illegal to have business cards. And why take his papers? I mean, I don't know. And they won't give him his phone and everything back. And he's got that, the verification where you got to have two places. So, like, if he tries to log in on one phone, he's still got to be able to log into his old phone or his computer or something to be able to get on his PayPal, on his, all of his, all that kind of stuff, his YouTube, anything. So, I mean, they're going to go buy him a phone, but he can't get into everything because he doesn't have access to it because he has that 2-point authorization thing, and they won't give it to him. And Zach says they're going to have to, but they're going to try to hang on to it for as long as they can. And it'll probably end up that it gives him even more grounds for a lawsuit. but they're just trying to dig up something. They want to be able to charge him with anything, and they can't charge him with anything about that event that he was already arrested for. But if they find something else while they're snooping around in his business, then they could charge him for that. So anyway, they did a DNA swab while he was in the jail, pulled him out of there. And I don't remember what they told him was going to happen if he wouldn't do it, but it was, excuse me, wasn't going to be good. And I felt so bad for him. He, when he left out of there, which he called the police officers some very choice words. And I put the video on my Facebook. If y'all want to go see it, it's on my Facebook, and it's all over YouTube. You can see it. But anyway, um, he did call the cops some names and everything, which they deserved. They were chuckling and stuff when he was getting upset about what all they took, and he was going to go back to jail and all this. That one cop just stood there and was like smirking and kind of chuckling, kind of like last night when they drove by and waved. I'm just like, oh my god, this is like, just, oh my god. But anyway, he went outside, and that Mindy was with him, and she's been kind of hauling him around, kind of trying to take care of him, and he was weeping because he just I think the stress of it all. I remember, and I'll tell y'all about that sometime, but I got arrested one time, falsely arrested, and I cried for days and days afterwards because I just was so traumatized over it. And I was in jail for 19 hours. He was there for 5 days. It's a whole lot bigger deal. So anyway, what gets me, y'all, I was looking at my notes, is the Temu Motley Crue guy that was the one that assaulted LA Cam and that DOA took to the ground. He wasn't charged, and the police gave him and his girlfriend a ride home because he was drunk and high out there looked like he was smoking pot out there on the sidewalk, blowing it in everybody's face and everything. And he has a prior for manslaughter for street racing where an 18-year-old boy was killed. So, he kind of has a history of not being able to keep up with his self in a proper way, apparently. So, I don't know, but LAPD is pretty good about arresting the victim and not arresting the perpetrator. So, anyway, I'm going to go, and I'm going to try to get some rest. I'm going to probably pop in at a Cricket's page later tonight, but I might not stay long. I'm just tired, and I got to get up and go again tomorrow. And 8:45 in the morning, which means I got to leave here by about, I don't know, 7:15, 7:30. We got to leave. Or no, it's 8:15. 8:15 in the morning. Got to leave by 7:15 to make it. And which means I got to get up before that. I don't like to shower at night. It keeps me awake for some reason. Most people, a bath or a shower relaxes them, and it wakes me up. So anyway, I'm going to shower in the morning, and that way if I sweat overnight, if my fever breaks, I can get up and shower, feel fresh when I go to radiation. But anyway, I'm going to go. I'll probably see some of y'all at Crickets. If not tonight, then tomorrow night for sure. I love you guys. I just am so excited. I mean, 69, that's a lot of subscribers, and I want more. When we get to 100, I'm going to have that giveaway. But I want more. But honest to God, if it doesn't really grow, I mean, I want it to, just because it's exciting. You when you start growing, then you just want to grow more. And I don't know, it's like addicting or something. But I'd like to get to 1,000. If I could ever get to 1,000, I'd be happy. I wouldn't care if it ever went to 1,001. But I also don't care if it goes to 999 or if it goes to 100 and doesn't move. I don't care. But I like being able to talk to you guys. Again, if you find something on the Temu haul that you're interested in, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try to find you the link. And if it's not available, I'll try to find you something like it that is, or give you a link to something kind of like it, and you can go kind of look yourself. I'm going to get some kind of a code that you can use at some point. They're supposed to be getting it to me to get you a package of like coupons to use, $100, I think it is, worth of coupons. And then they'll start actually not paying me to do hauls, but they'll give me a little seed money. I think it starts out, honestly, I think the first one was like 5, but then they gave me some kind of a boost of $30. So I was going to get like $35, to go buy some stuff. But I thought, boy, $35 buy a bunch of crazy looking earrings or something. But they have like themes, and you have to kind of stay within the themes a lot of times. So I wouldn't be able to just go pick everything out that I wanted. And sometimes you can, but a lot of times there's themes. But anyway, y'all go check out Hey Everybody and Cricket, of course, at Chow Yun Smut, and lots more. But those two, and of course Reese. But I think everybody that's on my subscribers list that I've talked to anyway. That I haven't figured out how to look and be able to see who's on it, or if you even can. But the ones that I've talked to go on Reese's and Crickets anyway. So anyway, I'll see y'all at these different places, different channels, and just have a great day tomorrow. I will see you sometime this weekend, probably Saturday. Well, I'll probably see you tomorrow for a minute. I've got another little haul from where is that one from? Sephora. I've got a little Sephora haul and a little Temu one. It doesn't have much stuff in it. I might cram those together and do a little haul and get that over with, get stuff so I can get it all put away. So anyway, I will see y'all later. Talk to you soon. I love you guys. Bye.